Okay, hi, Don from Texas. Okay, so your question is, I am interested in getting funding for a fitness and wellness project. I have a business plan and financials. My financial goal is $2 million. I would like help navigating and making the most of your site and programs available. Well, that's awfully nice of you. So you have a big project in mind. So you don't want to bootstrap a small company. You have ideas, I guess, for something that you feel is going to take you $2 million, to put together and to start this, and that's more power to you. But okay, so any process is complicated. You know that by now, if you've done the financials and stuff like that. So what I can help you with are places that you may not have thought of that can help you with this, and really trying to understand or help you understand the motives why they would want to help you like this. I mean, you could Google like money for business, everything. You get 15 billion things, and well, they're going to mostly people who want money from you, for you to get money, and that's why the good stuff is not advertised, and it's having some knowledge of it. So the more you get involved in this, and that's why, remember, everything I give you, it's not going to be one phone call and they're going to say, oh, what you do is exactly what the hell I want to do, and hey, get over here so we can give you a check. It's just a long, involved process. I mean, may get lucky, and if you do, then I'm going to call you because I'm going to put you in my next infomercial. So people think it's so easy all the time to do something like that. And it isn't, but that's the fun part. So if you're interested in wellness and fitness and things like that, man, so you should just take advantage of this journey that you're going on to find the help, because everything that is not really useful to you right now will be useful to you later. That's what's neat. When you have something you really want to do like this, all the little roadblocks that aren't good now, they may be good for you later in your process. Okay, the first thing I would do is, so you're in Texas there. Texas wants jobs. Yeah, actually, Texas is now always bragging about all the jobs they're creating, and actually going to start losing jobs because of the price of gasoline going down. So your elected officials there in Texas have the motivation more than anything to find you money to start your business, because you're going to create jobs. Right? So you have a new idea that's not going to live off oil, not going to live off high-priced oil. Oil's so cheap now, we can't give it away. And our country now produces more oil than Saudi Arabia. So it's amazing. So that's why, remember, that's it. Now, how do you find that locally? Okay, there's a couple places. Number one, it's your state capital. So your state capital down in Austin there has an economic development office. I've seen these people have booths at conferences I go to about startups and things like that. Man, they're looking for people. They want you to start a business. Okay, they have money programs set aside. It depends on how big it is, your business, and how many people you're going to employ. And so it all depends. And I don't know enough about your business to be able to judge that. But that's an office you definitely want to know about, because if they don't help you right now, they could help you later in the project as you build, you have a problem or whatever. So they're very important. So you just call your state capital operator. Actually, I'm going to send you a list of the best sources of information for starting any kind of business in your state. You'll get the contact information in your state there of who to call to get that help. Now, the other office is near you, and these are business development centers. They work hand in hand with your state economic development office, but you want to go to both because you don't want to miss stuff. That's the important thing. Everybody thinks, oh, they know everything. No, nobody knows everything. Man, I've been studying this stuff for 30, 40 years, and the more I know, the more I know I don't know. I don't even know what I don't know, and none of us do. So that's why the other office is business development centers, and there'll be one close to you. When you get that list that I'm going to give you about the best places to start a business in your state, Contact locally, make an appointment to see them, because what they're doing, they're getting grants. These are nonprofit organizations. It may be at the local university, a professor and starting businesses or whatever is getting extra money from the government to help you for free. So he's charging some Fortune 500 company, $300 an hour, but he's giving you this advice for free because the government's paying for it. So that's what you want to do. You want to make an appointment with them, sit down, show them your idea. You have business plans and financials. That's great. You want to get ideas, stuff you don't know to ask about. That's what it is. It's building up that knowledge base of your own. And you don't want to spend money doing this, because if you're spending money doing this, calling some consultant is going to find these people for you, man, you're going to be out of business before you find the money you need, and you're going to be broke and you won't get your idea done. So that's why you want to fight your own war, man. You don't want to throw money at somebody unless you're a gazillionaire, and it doesn't matter if you lose it. But most likely, I would think, if you apply to my service, you're not a zillionaire, because they're the people I used to do all this work for, that kind of people. That's why I'm trying to train people like you to learn how to do this yourself. There's no magic to it. All these people are in business to help you for free. You just have to know where they are, and ask for that help. And I'll do that, and we'll send you that. And also, see, there's your county government. See, if you going to grow a business in there and you hire one employee, two employees, at least keep yourself off of unemployment by starting a business, they want to help. I give you all these contact information right in that report there. Okay, now that you have to do, I think, no matter what. Now, the other ways to finance things like this is through things like crowdfunding, accelerators, meetups, things like that. So these things that are available. I think the first thing is talking about accelerators. These are wonderful places because there are places, sometimes they're government run, sometimes they're nonprofit run. An accelerator, sometimes called incubators, they take business idea people. Okay, like here's one I found on healthcare. Just for healthcare startups like you have an idea. That's right. See, the rich people out there have so much money, they're looking for people to invest in. So besides the government people want to invest because you'll create jobs. The rich people out there have extra money. They don't know why. So if they throw you $500,000 or whatever, they may make 10 billion, and that's what they're in the game to do. So you're going to have to get married to these people. That's what it's all about when you're asking for somebody else's money. But if that's the only way you get it done, man, then that's the only way you got to do it. So these accelerators, really, now look at this one here. Here's their website. It's a Startup Health Academy, it's called. And they give you $50,000 to help you look for money, the 2 million need. And to use that $50,000, they also give you consultants that are big in this industry, consultants that can help you with any kind of problem you have in the business. So that's what they're trying to do, is nurture you. You have a good idea, okay, we'll give you money to live on, take your idea further, try to find out how to grow your business and get this on to the next level. And they're called accelerators. Now what you have to do is probably present your business plan to them. So you have to be on your toes pretty well for that. So that's why these other companies, the other organizations I talked to you about, Business Development Center, Economic Development Office, they'll help you prepare a good package for that and do it for free. And that's very important, I think. And another place that will get it for free, if you go to meetup.org, meetup, meetup.org, that's people getting together to look for ideas and look for entrepreneur ideas, look for money and things. So people like you, they're meeting somewhere. People have maybe done 1 or 2 projects already, so they know the rules. That's where you get wonderful information too, that you don't have to pay for. You may have to pay $10 for the lousy dinner they have, but they're going all over the country. You go to this website, the meetup, you put in your zip code, and you put business, entrepreneuring, and you'll be shocked. Here I've spoken to a lot of the meetup groups right here in Washington, D.C., and there's dozens of them, man. All kinds of people have great ideas ideas like you, looking for money. So that's where to share information. So you're not hiring somebody to do it. That's the biggest sin, I think, that people do with their ideas, is giving money to somebody else. The people who really make it, man, figure it out all by themselves. There's no magic in this world. Especially with the internet nowadays, you can learn anything you want and get over any hurdle. And the people who think they know the real answer, they're wrong, because the answers are different for all of us. And what you have to do is piece together your own answer. So you may get clues to something new that will work for you that you didn't think about. But no, I mean, even me, I don't know what the hell is really going to make it for you, but I could give you ideas about what to try. And we're all artists in our life, and so we're trying to build our own mosaic of what will really work for us. And that's how to get it to really work, when it's your stuff that you're really doing. If someone's telling you how to paint, man, no, you want from the heart. That's the best thing. And so you have a business here in health and fitness you think is so important. Well, you want to bring that out your way, because that's what makes it unique. If you're trying to do it like everybody else, then it's not unique anymore, right? Who the hell needs that? That's the stuff that works, is unique, that nobody knows what's inside you. So how in the hell could they tell you what works? You just get little clues from them. So that's meetups. Find that. And of course, crowdfunding. Man, there's crowdfunding. I mean, this is where to get. You get up to $1 million on crowdfunding. Look at that. I'm going to send you a report too, a video ebook about how people use crowdfunding money to start a business with nothing. These are people who have $50. That's it. And they wind up, with huge businesses to do. And the nicest thing about that too, there's no downside. There's no downside to this. If you're looking for money to crowdfunding, number one, it tells you the market. See that. So if you're going on and you have a product, I don't know what kind of product it is, maybe it's a service or whatever, and you go on crowdfunding and say, hey, give me $50, and if 5,000 people do that, then I'll have millions or whatever, and this will be along, and you'll be the first one to get one. And that's what it is, and it costs you nothing to do it. And if nobody gives you any money, you lost nothing but time. But see, what's neat about crowdfunding is it tells you if there's a market for your product. In other words, it's not a market survey, it's people out there. This is the best market survey in the world. I used to have a business working for Fortune 500 companies doing market surveys, and you can find anything you want, to do a survey. When people are putting money, they'll say yes to anything, But when you ask them for money, that's what crowdfunding is, And so you have your idea, whether it's maybe a soft drink or whatever, and you need money to start this soft drink business, and you'll give them the first crate if they send you $100 to get the first batch of it made. So if you make your goal, the 2 million or 50,000 or whatever the heck you need, then you go, make your product, and you send these people, who you promised the first crate of it, But if you don't make your goal, you don't get the money, they don't get anything either, and everybody goes home, but you learn. So that's why if you make money that way, see, so many people now, in looking for large amounts of money, they'll go on crowdfunding just to test the idea. So if they say, hey, people really want this, because now you have a platform. See, you sitting and doing a website is, the hardest part of doing a website is getting people to come to it. So if you go on a crowdfunding website like GoFundMe or Indiegogo or Kickstarter, see, millions of people are coming to those sites every day. Actually, there's right in my neighborhood, there's a little coffee shop. Two sisters from I forget where they're from, a third world country. They run this little coffee shop. The new library's going up, and they wanted to have a little extension of their coffee shop in the library, but they needed $50,000 to do that. So they went on GoFundMe and got their $50,000, these two little ladies, to get the equipment they needed for that extra, little coffee shop to be in the library. Man, I mean, that's fantastic. So how good it is when people are putting up money first and they don't even have the product, and they won't get it maybe for 6 months or so. So that's what crowdfunding is. And actually, I found that there's one for just healthcare products, right? So you're thinking of fitness and wellness and health. MedStarter, MEDSTARTR. Now, that's a crowdfunding platform just for medical products and healthcare related products. Yeah, see, it's a whole new ball game out there on ways to make money, ways to do it. And then even if this $2 million doesn't work, now what you have to do as a good entrepreneur is think about, okay, how can I do it with no money? And there's ways to do that. Maybe it's not the ideal way that you have in your mind now, but you want to get it done. There may be a way to do a piece of that. And so all those things and going through contacting those people, hopefully, particularly when you make appointments like the Business Development Center, they'll give you ideas that other people give them that you could track down and do it. You may have to turn into 100 places. It's like dating. It's like doing anything else. You don't knock on the door, go in the bar and ask one girl to dance and, you're married. No, man, you got to go through a lot of stuff and maybe ask 100 girls and see what's going on and maybe just have a dance for the night if you're lucky, let alone get married. But that's what life is. And you're not going to hang in there to go through all that nonsense unless you really find something that you really want to do. Because if you don't really, really want to do it, you're going to give up. And if you give up, you say, oh, I want to do something easier. And there isn't something easier. Maybe you get lucky and there is. And when you do find that, then I say, I'll put you in my infomercial. The rest of us have to work like hell. So make sure it's from your heart.